The last performer, presenter in this particular half will be Mark Menjivar, I believe it's pronounced, artist, photographer, whose projects explore diverse social issues using images, stories, and found objects, and his work has been shown at venues across the country, including here at the San Antonio Museum of Art, Southwest School of Art, Wignall Museum of Contemporary Art, University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. He has a BA in social work from Baylor, is currently an MFA candidate in the Art and Social Practice program at Portland State University. Please welcome Mark Menjivar.
Good evening. I don't know if I'm going to break any rules here, but I'm going to liberate this microphone from the stand here. Okay? Can you hear me in the back, Mike? You got it? Okay. See, when I was preparing for this, I didn't know that I was the one that was going to hit the space bar, and if I had, I would have talked your ear off a little more throughout this thing. In the fall of 2008, I was in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and I walked into the Hyde Brothers bookshop, and among all the shelves, I found this little small book, 1,000 Facts Worth Knowing, that was published in 1940, and when I peeled open the pages, I saw the edge of a four-leaf clover, and I about freaked out, and I quickly closed the book like I found the secret, and I paid for it, and when I got back to my hotel room, I found four-leaf clovers, like a total gold mine for me, right? You know, and I've always considered myself to be a really lucky person, but when I started critically thinking about it, I didn't even know whether I really believed in luck or not. So I became incredibly curious about it. So what I did is I photographed each of the four clovers with a 4x5 view camera on black and white film, and I went into the darkroom and I started to make 1,000 contact prints of those negatives, 250 of each one, which is kind of insane if you know about making contact prints, because you make each one by placing the negative on top of the paper. And what I decided to do is to then give away each of those 1,000 prints to people in exchange for a conversation about luck. What people did for good luck, what they did to avoid bad luck, family rituals, traditions, all different kinds of things. I'm kind of infatuated with talking with strangers. So, and all of those stories and everything are being stored in what I call the Luck Archive, which is this golden avocado green filing cabinet that's in my studio. So tonight, I'm just going to tell you all a bunch of stories about the submissions that I've had to the Luck Archive so far. This is a self-portrait of Rebecca, and when Rebecca was in middle school, her two older brothers were pitchers, baseball pitchers, and when she would go to games and they'd have a big pitch, she would cross her fingers and her arms and her legs and her eyes and everything in hopes to bring them good luck. So sweet. So sweet. In Austin, I met a man named Allison that goes by the name Cowboy. And when I asked him about luck, he quoted the golfer Gary Player, which is his picture, as saying, "The more I practice, the luckier I get." Just recently, I was in a coffee shop and my barista, her name was Sarah, and when I started talking to her about luck, she said, "I was born on St. Patrick's Day," and I was like, oh my gosh. And she said her whole life, her family has been telling her how lucky she is because she was born on that day. And she really does believe that she is lucky. Bubba Pitt spends over $100 a week on lottery tickets. And he says when you buy a ticket, you have got to believe 100% that that is the winner. If you have any doubt, you will not win. And he told me, he said, some people buy booze, some people chase tail, some people buy dope. I play lotto. This is one of the stranger ones. So Adrian does not cut his fingernails or his toenails on Sunday because his grandmother told him that it was bad luck. I don't know. This picture was taken at the exact moment that Siler won a brand new Prius at a Chicago Cubs game. You can see him right there. But despite all of his family and all of his friends telling him he's the luckiest person that they know, Siler does not believe in luck because of his view of God. He said that luck does not have a place in his worldview. This very, very small Buddhist statue was given to Milton when he was a soldier in the Vietnam War as a good luck charm. And the person who gave it to him said, "You will not die if you have this." And Milton at that point had already been shot 9 times in the war. But he told me that since he's kept it with him, he hasn't been shot again. This is for all you cat lovers out there. So Elisa believes that it's bad luck to have a black cat cross her path, whether she's walking or in a car. And she obsessively, if one does cross, she has to spit in order to get rid of the bad luck. She's told me she's been on first dates, she's been with business partners, her children spit now, all kinds of things. This is one of over 200 clovers found, 4-leaf clovers, found by a woman in Hungary. And she has since passed away. And I talked to her son, and her son said that despite finding all of these clovers, she still had a really unlucky life. And so as a way of trying to reverse that, he's giving away the whole clover collection one by one. In middle school, a girl told me that it was good luck if you looked at your clock and it read 11:11. And so last year, on November 11th of 2011, at 11:11, I looked at my iPhone and I about freaked out, you know? And I was so excited, I took a screenshot, but I forgot to make a wish, you know? And another thing with wishing good luck, Erica believes it's good luck if you blow all of the seeds off of a dandelion head and they come off and you're supposed to make a wish. But somebody else told me that if you try that and all the seeds don't come off, then you've created bad luck for yourself. So you got to really kind of watch out, you know, what you try to do. You may end up bringing on some bad stuff. Amy is the owner of a Chinese restaurant, and she hangs these ancient Chinese coins on the door of her restaurant because she really hopes that everybody who comes in will leave a little bit luckier. She was really, really sweet. This is a picture of Fortuna, the Greek goddess of luck. And for a while, I was thinking of creating the Lady Luck Challenge, where I like invited people to break a mirror and then stay in correspondence with me for 7 years to see if that act had any bad, you know, consequences in their life. But then I was like, you know what? Do I really want to be that guy that's like perpetuating bad luck in people's lives? So what I did is I started thinking about ways that I could bring good luck. So a few weeks ago, I led my first 4-leaf clover hunt, and Karina found her very first 4-leaf clover and is now carrying it around with her as a good luck charm. And you should have seen her, y'all. When she found this thing, she freaked. Like, they didn't believe me that, you know, that she could actually walk around and find them. And so as a last slide, in many cultures, it's believed to be good luck to see a rainbow. And if you see a double rainbow, it's like mind-blowing. And so I really hope that all of you came tonight to hear some people ramble on, but that you leave here a little luckier. So thank you so very much for listening.